G'day guys, and welcome back to another episode, and the second one done down here on the beautiful far south coast of New South Wales, which, in case you missed last episode, is the new home of Angling Untangled. So we've just got tar through my hometown, just the end of the beach there, and I'm stoked to be back down. We've got beautiful waterways, awesome beaches. It's going to be the same fishing goodness that's been coming from the channel, hopefully a bit more regularly too. And I've also got a pretty cool announcement, and that is I've scored a bit of support from the guys at Boss Outdoors, and couldn't be happier. Just means I'll be able to use exactly what I have been using, also get my hands on new gear as it comes in to show off to you guys. So yeah, I could not be happier. They've got stores in Canberra now, and my new home tackle shop is the one down in Ridgeback. Absolutely stoked. And so what it's going to mean for you guys is that in the description what you'll find is links to the gear I'm using and all the rest. So yeah, absolutely stoked with that. Couldn't be happier. Much better than being sponsored by just a single company where I've got to use their gear and everything. So yeah, very, very happy. Anyways, let's roll the intro and then we'll try and spin up some salmon. Let's get him back. All right, some midday salmon. So the low light periods are usually the best for salmon, so early morning, late in the arvo. But you can catch them through the day, and what we've got at the moment is a rising tide or near the top of the tide, which can also be a bit of a hot bite time for them. And we've also got a good bit of swell, not too big, but enough to rough the water up and put a nice bit of foam on the surface. Bit late in the season too, but they are still around, so fingers crossed we can get some. And I will just quickly go through the gear, and it is a new setup for the channel. So it's a 10'6" Pen Prevail 2, and that's a 5 to 9 kilo rod and rated up to 60 grams, which is perfect for the range of metals that you want to use for salmon. So good length too. And what I've got is a Spin Fisher 3500 matched up with the rod, 15-pound braid, and I've actually got 12-pound leader. Usually I'd go 15, but I can't find it at the moment. 12 will do the job. And as for the lure, we've just gone with the classic Halco Twisty, and that is a little 20-gram one there in the gold. The gold and silver both work great. And what I've done is just put on a single hook there instead of the trebles. And that's gonna reduce fish throwing the hooks. It's also a bit nicer on the salmon's mouths when you hook them. As well as if there's any tailor around, if you've ever spun for tailor with trebles on, you'll know just how good they are at getting all three hooks in their mouths, and it's an absolute nightmare. And spinning a metal in the surf, she's not rocket science. We're just going to do a steady burn in. And a bit of pace is usually the trick with salmon, really fires them up. And that's usually what I'll just play around with, is the pace. I don't usually need to impart too much action on these metals. So I'll just let it sink a bit in the water column and then just do a steady burn in. Oh, saw one chasing it then. So hopefully if we just flick straight back out there, we should find him. Yeah, and there we go, got him. Lovely. So there are a lot of small salmon around down here at the moment, and this is what that feels like, but that is absolutely fine. Still fun as. Yeah, we should get him up with this wave. Oh, just pulled the hooks. He was just right there. Well, where there's one, there'll be more, so we'll get straight back out there. Yeah, there we go, straight into another one. They're great fun on this light rod too, much better than just scull dragging them in. See if we can keep this one, and he is a micro salmon. Yeah. Look at that, what a little cutie. And this is the kind of water that I'm looking for salmon and generally most things off the beach. You've got the sandbar out the back where that wave's just breaking. It's rolling across, and then we've got a nice bit of deep water there forming the gutter, and a nice bit of foam rolling across the whole surface. And that is usually where you'll find the fish. There's another one. Good, simple, fun fishing. And if you're partial to a salmon, great way to get a feed. Just gonna let him go back down with this wave. There we go, another little beauty. Beautiful. So we're getting them on the Halco, but I'll just chuck on a different metal. Throw on a Nomad Ridgeback, I think. And we'll see if they're keen for that as well. And got him. Nice. So that's 3 fish in about 10 minutes, I reckon. Surf him up. There you go, another micro little salmon. There we go. Another little beauty, and that's on a little 20 gram Nomad Ridgeback. They're not too particular about colour, I don't reckon, salmon, but I tend to stick to pretty natural, the natural silvers and blues and that kind of thing. So there we go, I'll get him back. So there's that little Ridgeback. Again, just gone away with the trebles for a single hook. And we don't really need it today, but you can certainly put a bit of scent on metals as well if you're having a bit of a tough session. There's no reason why not. But that can help you out a bit. Anyways, let's get another one. Oh, dropped in. See if the one comes back. Come on. Oh, I can see him just tailing the lure. Oh, I dropped another one. There must have been about 5 or 6 just chasing the lure there at the back of the shore break. Got another one. Right as this westerly's come up out of nowhere. Just another micro salmon. But yeah, good fun on the light gear. There he is. Come on up, buddy. There we go, that one might be fish of the day so far, which isn't saying much, he's still pretty little. Anyways, we'll get him back. Alright, going to move away from the metal spinners and just chuck on a sinking kind of jerk bait. So this is a 30 gram Maria Duplex 80mm. And these long cast jerk baits are really effective on these salmon as well. It's nearly my favourite way to chase them these days. They don't cast quite as well as just those straight metal spinners, but they just have an awesome action. And being that bit heavier, they don't get knocked around in the surf as much when a wave comes through. So it's a really cool way to catch a fish. Again, these come with trebles as standard, but I've just gone with a couple of single hooks there. Anyways, let's have a spin. It is just the exact same technique, or that's what I like anyways, where you're just going to crank it in. The action of the lure is going to get you the bite. But yeah, they cast really well. And a great action. Let's see if these little salmon are interested. Hopefully we can find a bit bigger one with this bigger bait as well. Oh, there's a hit. Yeah, got him. Nice. Oh, and he could be a better one, this one. Slightly better. Yeah, there was 3 or 4 bumps in a row there, just a school hunting down this bait. Oh, it could even be a tailor, you never know. Or oh, gonna have to let him go back down. Nah, just a slightly better salmon. So there you go. Whoop. Bring him up here a bit. Come on up, mate. There we have it. That Maria Duplex has done the job. Just hooked him on the outside of the lip there. And a slightly better salmon. There he is, just at the back of the shore break. It's just simple, fun fishing. And of course, when the tailor are around, you can get a good feed of fish as well. So there we go, one more. Micro Australian salmon, but good fun. And I think that'll do me. Fun little quick session. So yeah, metals and these sinking quite a long cast jerk baits. It's good fun. Pretty foolproof if you're just looking to get into beach fishing as well. Oh, nearly got myself here. Yeah, it's definitely a good place to start if you're just looking to try out beach fishing. You can get salmon and tailor all year round, but the cooler months are the go. So if you want to get into it, give it a go soon, otherwise you'll be waiting for next year. Anyways, that's going to do it for me. Fun little session chasing the sambo's. And as mentioned before, I will put links in the description to where you can get this gear as well. And that's everything, the rod, the reel, line, lures, leader, it'll all be down there. Anyways, I hope you've enjoyed and I'll catch you next time.